All right, so that worked. Finally. Oh my gosh, YouTube, give me a hard time. I hope y'all have had a great week so far. Better than mine, anyway. So we'll try and get some people over here. Holy moly, that is just crazy. It was scheduled. I had everything going. It just twirled and twirled. So I don't know, maybe not scheduled so far in advance. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I've got a good trivia for us tonight. I think it is a very good trivia tonight. Let's see, we cover a little bit of everything. Little 60s, 70s, 80s, little R&B, a little rock and roll, little blues, a little high tech, and we're including a Guinness World Record question today. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. Should be fun. Yes. So has everyone else had a good week? Hey, she's here. How are you today, Simple Life? Hope you're having a good one. Anything exciting happening over there? Down there in the bayou? Yeah, my week has been fairly uneventful so far. I'm good. I wish my gardens would go faster, but hey, it's going to be a while yet. I ordered dirt today. Dirt's expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. So, but once I get those raised beds done, I'll need that soil. And what else? Just trying to catch up on stuff. Some home administrative stuff. Taxes are done. Thank goodness that's over. So it's the same all every year. Get something back from the feds and have to give it to the state. Being off Friday. That's nice. When you have Fridays off like that, sometimes you can get a good extra long vacation in. Long weekend getaway. Good for you. I couldn't get taxes done early because I was waiting on E-Trade. They dragging their feet this year. Hey Dan, how are you doing? I loved your Easter bonnet. I'm gonna yawn. I have been so tired this week. I've been getting like 9 hours sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think they get that off here too much. I don't know. No, you did great, Dan. Well, that's kind of why I did that little short on Sunday. That's not the short I did this last Sunday is not my hat. It was a teaser. Hey, Tribbles, how's your week going? How are your cats doing? Thank you, Tribbles. I always appreciate it. Yeah, but I did that because I was shocked that uh, that Renee didn't know what an Easter bonnet was. These young kids, they just don't know. They just don't know. So anyway, so mine was a teaser just to kind of like give people an idea of how their creativity can go. Hey Sharon, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. It was good to see Mark back for a little while yesterday. Spinning the tunes. That's awesome, Tribbles. Yeah, if I had a cat, they wouldn't work for me. You and A Simple Life are lucky. You have working cats. Although people do like the neighbor's cat when it bothers us. It comes over and wants to play in the garden and do stuff. The cat's crazy. And they leave it out. So the neighbors took it in. They had it living in the garage, thinking that it was a dumped kitty. And then I guess the other neighbor, they didn't even go out looking for it. So, but Chris told the neighbor across the street that the cat belongs to someone. You just would never know. Yeah, Mark is a cool dude. He certainly is. I'm gonna yawn tonight, folks, and I'm sorry. I've been getting 9 hours sleep. I've been trying to. I think like once a week I've been staying up all night doing editing, but kind of gave myself a break. So I haven't put out videos every day this week. Shame on me. So I've needed it. I said, I don't know why I'm tired. Have no clue. Well, Vinny was on earlier on the other one. Is he over here now? Did we totally lose him? And I left a message saying that we were going to be over here. I wonder. I need to delete this other one that shows it's upcoming. Delete forever. All right. But I did leave a message over there. Oh, there's Vinny. Oh my goodness, Vinny. You had me worried. Yeah, some of mine are easy tribbles, but the way, like I've had a short take me 4 hours to edit. Now, if I edited it on my phone, I could have it done in like 15 minutes. But because I'm doing Adobe Express, things get a little wonky sometimes. Especially if you want to create a short out of a long segment, it takes it forever to process. And it's the process of loading it, then computing the edits, getting that ready so you can download it from Adobe. And then it'll say it's done in Adobe, but when you look, it's still actually kind of downloading. It hasn't converted to an MP4. And that could take several minutes. And then you have the process of uploading it to YouTube, which then, takes a while. So anyway, I think, hey, the gang's all here. I think we can get started. I know Mike posted a video right before we went live. Now, last time he did that too. I guess he posts every Wednesday. And I went over there and commented and said, hey, I'm going live. And he came over. So, but I don't know. Oh, I left today's gift. I left today's gift in the other room. Oh no. It's tragic. It's a tragedy. All right. I got my thinking ears on. And my camera's going wonky again. I don't understand. All right. Question number 1. Are we ready? John Bonham was the drummer for this band. John Bonham was the drummer for this band. Yeah, don't be fooled by the rabbit smart ears, Dan. What counts is what's between them. And there's nothing but air between these. Vinny is on the board. Yes, Tribbles, you do have a rabbit-eared cat. All your cats are cute. As is Sebastian. Question number 2. This band was known for several hit songs in the 1970s, including Spill the Wine, The World is a Ghetto, Cisco Kid, Why Can't We Be Friends, Lowrider. Oh, Vinny got another one. Thank you, Tribbles. Yeah, when I see them, we don't get notifications on the shorts. But when I do see your videos pop up as shorts, I do always watch them. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? But yeah, you have a good night, Tribbles. I'm sure you're always full of content with the House of Cats. The House of Cats. That was a Bimbo song. Inspired by Second City TV. House of Cats skit. Yes. So Vinny's on the board with 2. Oh, yeah. Just send them right over, Tribbles. I can handle them. If I can handle Clowny, I can handle Mr. Sandman. He can sing me a dream. Howdy, Mike. I was wondering if you're going to remember to come on over. But I saw you had posted a video right before I went live, and my scheduled live didn't work tonight. So I had to kill that and start a new live. YouTube funniness, I guess. I appreciate it, Tribbles. I do. All right, question number 3. The Guess Who, under the leadership of singer, keyboardist Burton Cummings and guitarist Randy Bachman from BTO, had hit songs including American Woman, These Eyes, and No Time. In which city was the band formed? In which city was the band The Guess Who formed? Good guess, Vinny. Good guess, Mike. Kind of far away, Dan. It is in Canada. No. And it's not Regina. All right. It was Winnipeg. Y'all danced around that one. You danced around that one. I wish. Angina, Vinny. Angina. All right. Question number 4. Regina, Virginia. All right. Question number 4. Manic Monday, released December 23rd, 1985, by the Bangles, was written by whom? Manic Monday, released December 23rd, 1985, by the Bangles, was written by whom? Ugh. Now, I thought y'all'd be stumped, and here you come out blazing. All right, way to go. It is Prince. 'Tis Prince. I don't know why I always forget that, but I do. All right, question number 5. 3 songs, My Girl, Just My Imagination, Running Away With Me, from 1971, and Papa Was a Rolling Stone from 1972 are included among Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. Name the band. Vinny. Way to go, Vinny. It was the Temptations. It was the Temptations. All right. We're up to 4 points. Question number 6. The Joshua Tree, Rattle and Hum, and Achtung Baby were among the band's discography titles. Vinny. Holy cow. Did good, Dan. I'm sorry, Angela. Man, that sounds like a terrible, terrible procedure. I hope those eye drops work. Holy moly. Why would anyone be mad at you, Vinny? Just because you're fast? You're speedy? That's not always an asset. Hate to tell you that. Benny, you're not spoiling anybody's fun. I mean, you're the only one who's, caught their own butt on fire here, trying to entertain the masses. Simple. All right. Here we go. Make it with you. It don't matter to me. Let your love go. Baby, I'ma want you. And the guitar man and hooked on you were all this hits for this band. There you go, Vinny. I can't even get it out. Although I stumped you some last week, Vinny, which is good. I think I counted like 7 or 8 garlic bread. Son of a bread. Son of a biscuit. Soggy bread. Mm. Had those bread, remember bread spitballs? You'd catch brim on those, put them on your little hook, get them out there. Wonder Bread was always best for the bread spitballs. Carp bait. Yes. Have you ever eaten carp? I've not. I've caught carp. I've not eaten it. All right. Did I give Vinny a point there? I think I did. So that's supposed to be pretty good, Vinny. Perch and flounder. For a bread line, there you go. Yeah, Asians definitely eat carp. I should eat more fish, but I don't. Because I'm picky about fish. Like salmon, I'll only eat like wild caught Pacific, Alaskan. I'm a fish snob. Dang, Dan. Dan was so gangster stealing the ho-hos. uh, all right. Put your hands together for the love of money. Give the people what they want. I love music. Living for the weekend and used to be my girl were all hits by this band. No. Hike with Mike is closer. There you go. A simple, happy life. A simple. You are on the board with the OJs. Mighty Quinn, Do Wah Diddy, and Blinded by the Lights were all hits for this band. Yeah, if it was Journey, A Simple Life would have had that one. Nope. Blinded by the Light. Blinded by the Light. Mighty Quinn and Do Wah Diddy. It's a deuce, Vinny. It's a deuce. Deuce, as in deuce coupe. Revved up like a deuce. uh, uh, y'all are too much. Another rubber in the night. Benny, I think you should do a performance of this song on your channel. So nobody knows who the band is? Come on. The Mighty Quinn the Eskimo. No do-wah diddy. All right. It is Manfred Mann and the Earth Band. Manfred Mann. All right, number 11. This band formed in Texas but later moved to Atlanta in the 1970s. They performed concerts with the Allman Brothers Band, Little Walter, Ted Nugent, B.B. King, Johnny Winter, Wet Willie, Dr. John, Tony Joe White, Leonard Skinner, Papa John Creech, REO Speedwagon, and Yes. All righty, Dan. Tell her you need more chili and mac and cheese. And then send it to me. Nope, not ZZ Top. I know, right, Angela? It's a bad thing about doing this show is I end up with earworms. So the answer to that one would be Eric Quincy Tate. So that's the band y'all need to check out. Eric Quincy Tate. And none of the band members were named Eric Quincy Tate. I forget why Eric. Quincy because they liked Quincy, Mass. And Tate because there was someone in the military group they were with at some point named Tate. So Eric Quincy Tate had Donnie McCormick and Bear Sauls. Yeah. So I've seen Donnie McCormick separate from Lou Sauls. I mean Bear Sauls. But yes, there you go. Another Atlanta band, Eric Quincy Tate. Dwayne Allman played slide guitar on one of their tracks as well. All right. The musical Jersey Boys is based on this group. The musical Jersey Boys is based on this group. I like Jack Klugman. Angela and Simple Life. All right, ladies. See, Vinny, you're taking people right into the gutter. Right into the gutter with you. Now you got Angela doing it. Oh gosh. No, it's not Bruce Springsteen nor Bon Jovi. The Jersey Boys is based on this group. Oh, Vinny. All right. So it would be Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. See, Vinny, you're lucky. No size queens here. Right, Mike? I was never like that with any like rock star, actor, anything like that. Vinny, you were going to say Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons? Right, Dan, you can't be gone too long. See, we need your guidance here. You need to be the chaperone here. Try and control this wild bunch. See, Tribbles had to come back. She heard we were talking about sizes and, you know. Yep. All right. Thanks, Tribbles. Yeah, I was never a real fangirl, so to say. Like, I like bands, this, that, for whatever reason, but no. Fangirl on anybody? No. No, because you never know until you know. They might be the type that leave underwear on the floor, or the type that don't wipe, or they could be hyper wipers. Did you really? A Simple Life? Are you sure? You and Journey and Mark and Loverboy. That's amazing, Angela. I liked Ringo, the goofy beetle, you know. Whoever was the goofiest on any of this stuff, that's who I liked. All right, number 13. Meryl, Donnie, Alan, Wayne, Jay, and Jimmy were all members of which band? Vinny in with the Osmonds. Now, Vinny, that's your favorite band, right? Is that correct? I think I've heard that somewhere before. Yes, I had a feeling, Vinny. Question 14. He is considered a pioneer in the fields of electronic music, progressive rock, music videos, computer software, and internet music delivery. He organized the first interactive television concert in 1978 and designed the first color graphics tablet in 1980 and created the first interactive album no world order in 1994. Nope. No, not Brian Eno. Good guess, though. I know A Simple Happy Life. He should. He has all that nature on his channel. How dare he? No. Nope, not the guy who did Cars. It was, are you ready for this? No, but that's also a good guess, Vinny. It is Todd Rundgren. Todd Rundgren. So I had some stumpers for you this time. All right, get ready. Question number 15. Their American debut was on The Ed Sullivan Show on February 9th, 1964. Their American debut, Vinny, you got it. For bonus, which song was played? For bonus, name a song. The Beatles. All right. All right. So, Vinny, you get a point for what was your first answer? She Loves You. Mike, you get a point for I Want to Hold Her Hand. They did not do A Hard Day's Night. So they did All My Lovin', then they did Till There Was You, then She Loves You, I Saw Her Standing There, and I Want to Hold Your Hand. That is how the show went down in that order. That's wild. That's wild, Angela. I don't know. I should go back and listen to some of their albums because I'm sure there's stuff now. What we used to do with Bimbo Barbarella with the College of Rock Knowledge is we'd pick a band and every week we would listen to the whole discography. And I was surprised at some of the bands like that I wasn't into that I liked some of their stuff, like Kiss. What was it? Something the Elder. That album I thought was brilliant. I'm not so crazy about any of their other stuff. I mean, yeah, I Want to Rock and Roll All Night, and those they're catchy. They were hits for them, but I wasn't ever a big fan. Kill Me Now. I know they're from Michigan, but yeah. So I don't know. For me, it's sometimes the artist, sometimes. Yeah, okay, Dan. Hopefully, did your daughter bring you some grub? I hope your neighbor hooked you up the other night. Holy cow! He had a sub. He had chicken wings or fingers. He had a salad. His neighbor hooked him up. Ah, that rots hike with Mike. All right, Dan, enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah. All right. Going on. Have a good one, Dan. Number 16. Girls in Film, Hungry Like a Wolf, and The Reflex were hits by this band. Girls in Film, Hungry Like a Wolf. Yes, Vinny. All right, Vinny, you're up to 10. Simple Life has 1. Mike has 1. Name a band that David Coverdale was in besides Whitesnake. Name a band that Dave Coverdale was in besides Whitesnake. Yes, Vinny. Now, he was also in a band called Coverdale and Page, where he hooked up with Jimmy Page on a project. From what I understand, it was pretty well done. From what I understand. But see, that's the thing. Like, I would never have known that they did anything together if I hadn't been doing trivia. So, hey, Chris, how's it going? How's Debbie doing? All right. So, question 18. Who was Andrew Ridgely? Number 18. Who was Andrew Ridgely? Just Simple Life. All right, Chris is on the board. Very good, Chris. Indeed, he was the other half of Wham. Other half of Wham. All right. Question 19. Pardon my bad language skills, but here we go. Chaim Witz was born on August 25th, 1949 at Rambam Hospital, Haifa, Israel. Who is he? Chaim Witz was born on August 25th, 1949. Yes, Vinny, Gene Simmons. He also went by Gene Klein for a little while, too. Ronnie James Dio. What was his name? It was... let's see. He was born Ronald James Padavona. Or Padavona. Ronald James Padavona. And he was born in the U.S., in New Hampshire. There you go. She was amazing. Like, I would have loved to have seen Vinny versus Bimbo. That would have been an awesome matchup. Yeah, that's one cemetery I should go to is Ronnie James Dio. All right. But yes, Gene Simmons is correct. Number 20. Who wrote All by Myself, Hungry Eyes from Dirty Dancing, and Almost Paradise, the love theme from Footloose? All by myself, don't want to live. I read that, I guess, who did that? Celine Dion did a cover of that song. I bet she could have matched it very well dramatically. That guy that sounds like a girl. Yes, Eric Carmen. Yes, yes, A Simple Life. Very good. All right. Here we go. Question number 21. I just threw this in here because I thought it was interesting. He has the Guinness World Record for the lowest note produced by a human at 0.189 hertz, or second, or G -7. And that was set in 2012. He has a separate record for the greatest vocal range for any human, which is about 10 octaves. So from the G sharp 5 to G sharp 5. But does not include the 2-octave extension of the low frequency record set in 2012. Do you know who that is? Lurch from the Addams Family. Nope, and not Louis Armstrong. It is a guy named Tim Storms. Tim Storms. And I think he does religious music when he's not and I guess he also writes music. He was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, raised in Waterloo, Indiana. Oh, he has I've forgotten this. And it's funny that Chris came in at this time because he also performed with the cast of Branson's 50s at the Hop and was voted Branson's Bass Singer of the Year for 3 years in a row and is in Branson's Entertainment Hall of Fame. He joined the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson at the beginning of the 2006 season. So there you go, folks. You can see this vocal wonder in Branson. But he's performed all over the world. That's pretty impressive. Tim Storms. Yes. I don't know. You have that good weatherman. I think he's under Weatherman is his YouTube channel. Was he out of WESH out of Orlando or something? I think he's been there forever. Because I used to know those guys. Can you hear Chris doing the dishes back there? I smoked 2 butts this week. So, yeah, he's pretty loud. Oh, that's nice, Angela. That's a chore. Painting the front door is not easy. Wow. No, I do the cooking, but he does all the dishes. So I smoked 2 big butts, and I cannot lie. They were under $14 each. So I got a really good deal on them. That'll last me through the whole summer with what I got from those butts. And then I'll smoke another 2 butts in the fall to get me through the winter months. I do everything with that stuff. So I do tostadas, tacos, burritos. I just sauce it up. Regular barbecue. I do Brunswick stew with it. But it's nice to have all that meat already done. All I have to do is pull it out, nuke it. Dinner is ready. Yeah, I smoked butts. I might have some video coming up on that. And Vinny, I misplaced your prize tonight, so I apologize for that. It's out in the kitchen. But I got you. I got you a bamboo skewer. Just one. It's about, this long. It might take a magnum. So there might be some competition between you and the skewer, Vinny. No. He's doing all the dishes, Vinny. I didn't have that many. The pan that the smoked butts were in. Oh, I made potato salad today. So we had barbecue, potato salad, collard greens, cornbread, sliced tomatoes. It was kind of a country dinner tonight. See, now I want Magnum Bar ice cream. Those things are good. Oh, I have some. I have some of those metal skewers, or I have, if you prefer, I've got the fondue little forks, the long fondue forks. We did fondue this week too. When we do fondue, Sunday maybe, Saturday or Sunday we did fondue. So yeah, Vinny, you won big time again. So what have I got coming up? I've got my garden tour, as always, coming up. I've got a drive tour coming up, I think Sunday, because it was a drive we did in the Golden Isles down in Brunswick, Georgia. Where were we? Someplace. We were at a place where a World War II airfield got turned into a wildlife refuge. So that'll be coming out Sunday. The drive to the place, the drive through the place. And it was raining, so, but not hard. Y'all pretty much get good views. So, but that's what I got going on. Of course, we got Camp G May Saturday is open mic as always. Mark Kropka. It's good to see him back. I know he's going to be busy coming up. But he's popping up now and then. Subcompact, narrow diameter style. You need a toothpick cover, Vinny? Is that what you need? We missed Hunter tonight. I think he slept off his restream hours away the other night, unfortunately. So he may not be back. I keep trying to get him to go on to or his StreamYard. I guess he uses StreamYard instead of Restream. Anyway. But what have I got going on this week? Not a lot. Not a lot. I've got the Easter, but the Easter bonnet thing is Sunday, so we got to do our Easter. Angela, are you doing an Easter bonnet? Oh, that's awful, Angela. Right, A Simple Happy Life. He was sleeping. He wore himself out. Oh gosh. I had a coworker, he spelled his name Denis. Now, in France, it is Denis with only one N, but it always just looks funny. I kind of want to giggle every time I saw his name. Oh my, Angela. Now, Chris had a client. Oh gosh, get hairs in my mouth. He had a client whose name was why won't it let me type it? Gene Poole. Sure enough. Some people just ain't right. Just not right. That's just messed up. Wow, Angela. Sangela, that happened this weekend? That he broke his arm? Vinny. Right? It's just congratulations forever, Vinny. No, Vinny has lost some, though. Remember, Q beat him one night. Q beat him. Harry Titty, that's wrong. That is so wrong. What are people thinking? Oh, no. That's just wrong. And they know that poor kid is just going to get teased so bad. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm not surprised you typed that at all, Vinny. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That is so wrong, Angela. Oh gosh. I know, right? He needs some penicillin for that, Angela. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hear I'm being badmouthed over on Instagram too, so I need to figure out what's going on over there. I don't get all up in that stuff. So much drama over there. Next week, I don't know. What do you want next week? More of the same? More of the same? Or do you want a certain band? What do you want next week? One hit wonders? Prissy Bottoms, Married to Bottoms? Really? Good to see you, Sharon. One hit wonders? All right. I can do one hit wonders. One hit wonder. And when I leave, I'll go ahead and schedule that. We'll see if it works, though. What? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. I freaked out for a minute. I freaked out. Okay, we'll do one hit wonders. That sounds good. That sounds like a good one. I should be able to do that. I thought Eric Carmen was a one hit wonder, but he actually had a lot of hits. Because I was like, whatever happened to that guy that did All by Myself? And then I learned he did a bunch of other stuff. Crazy. And they were hits. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So Vinny's going to start calling me names. It's better than what that Chris says about what's that woman's name? The Duggar family. He always says that her Regina was like a clown car. And that was true. True, true. Don't worry too much, simple, happy life. I don't know though. Vinny maybe worry about Vinny maybe. I mean, he's always getting into trouble. How are your burns healing there, Vinny? Hopefully the swelling's gone down. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. On that note, now that we know Vinny's okay, except that he gives his love in micro doses. You need a tagline for that, Vinny. I give my love in micro doses. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta keep your chastity belt oiled in case Clowny comes around. All right, y'all. Have a good week. And Angela, I hope your eyes get better. Oh my gosh. I can imagine going through that. That's right, Vinny. That's right. Keep it clean, Vinny. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for making me laugh. It's always a good time. Good times here. And we'll see. I should get next week's show correct. Maybe I'll get a new camera too. I keep looking. I just can't pull the trigger. So, y'all have a good one. Love ya. Bye. Send me an email, Vinny. Send me an email and I'll let you know. I don't put all my business out there for everybody. But if you want to try and hook up, send me an email and I can do that. My email is the same. It's easy3withjen@gmail.com. So, all right. Y'all have a good one. See you later. Bye.